Man, 7 or 8 times out of 10, I get the catch. So. I better go trim that. It's a little too big, a little too long. I need it about 1.5 inches shorter. What's up, Oli? Check this one out, man. Look at that grain. That's crazy, dude. That's my favorite. That's awesome. I don't know if you can see that chatoyancy, man. Here's that other one. We got one more of the skinny ones to make. I don't know what happened to the live stream. Not quite. Still got that little glue line. Oh, whoa, dude. Cowabunga, man. And that's why you don't do that. You should turn it off before you move your fence. Dang, man. Holy crap, stupid. My banjo hit the piece. Right there. Yeah, right? That was crazy. Still pretty rough. Still a little bit. Gosh darn, man. Man, it's still got a glue line. What's up, Johnny? I'm going to get that glue line out of there and turn it a little. It's going to be a little thin. All right. That's pretty good. Still got a glue line. I guess I'm going to have to go one more time. Still got that little glue line, man. All right. That cleaned it up. Now I'm going to go this way. Or, I don't like going the opposite direction. I like going from right to left. I'm a little more comfortable that way. What about you guys? A little ridge. Not quite. Still got a little ridge. I got a little dip now. I got a little dip. Oh. That's how I usually do it right there. I did pretty good. I got a bump though. I got to get that out. Pretty good. Okay. It's not as good as a finish, but it's flatter that way. Okay, I'm good with that. Yeah, good tip, Todd. Thanks, man. So this is the last of the small ones. Then I've got a big one. I'm not sure how I'm going to turn it yet. Now I go up to 180. I bought them off Amazon. That way I don't have to keep switching them. Send me a message, Todd. I'll send you the link from Amazon where I bought them. That's a good looking one. Let's go see where the maps are while this is drying.
Todd, I just set up an Amazon. I don't know if it's an affiliate or not. It's Amazon influencer or something. I don't know. I've got a link in. Go check out my main page. I think there's a link to it, and I've added a bunch of my wood turning. But tonight I'll look to see if those sanding pads are added. If they're not, I'll add it. And if, yeah, I'll shoot you a message. I think we got each other on Messenger. But this is my favorite out of the three today. Look at that curly, that maple. Can you guys see that curliness? Man, that is beautiful. And sapele, that's my favorite today. So let me go get these maps. They already finished. See how we cut them. Oh, good fit, good fit. That one's a little tight. Then we got to pull this one out. Some of the lake didn't come out. Sometimes it hits a knot. There we go. So that's a good fit. This one is okay. I made one of my frames out of African mahogany. That actually is pretty good. I don't know if I want to trim that or not. Ooh, shoot, don't break it, dude. I'm getting antsy. This is my last map of the day that I've been cutting out. There's like 13 of them. Been a busy day. I think that'll work. So I'm going to leave that. Hey, John. John, I designed my own lake files. If you need one, let me know, John. But yeah, John, I designed my own. Now, to be fair, I started 3 years ago selling these. They're still my #1 seller. I designed my files until about a year ago. And I still design them, but I use a program called Laser Map Maker. Before, you would have to have layers like your water layer, your road layer, and your label for your words. Man, it was a horrible process. Oh, Mike. You want to try to engrave one? You want to call this one Big Bertha? I don't know if anybody would buy that, but... Okay, I forgot about that. Someone last... Mike. Yeah, man, we made the mug. Oh, guess what, Mike? I made the mug and left water in it overnight. The thing was leaking and cracked the next morning. All right, I'll engrave one of these, not the beautiful one. What do you want to? What would you engrave it? Like, I've done this for. I'll laser engrave it with the person's name, but I hate to. I don't know. What do you say, Rollin' or something? Rollin'. I don't know. I don't have a rotary attachment for the laser. You know, I don't do mugs or tumblers on the laser. Usually what they do, they have a rotary that this would sit in and it would rotate. Yeah, John, hit me up, man. I'll show you. Or John, if you need a certain lake, like if there's a lake close to you and you want to sell it, man, I'll design you one. I pay like $100 a year, so I get a certain number of credits. So, but yeah, man, hit me up, John, up north. Or glue a red fabric, soft heart, grandma's paddle. I don't know. I've only engraved, I think, one of these. I sold it to one of my Boy Scouts. So, all right. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 8, and there's 5. So that's 13 done today. Tomorrow, I'm trying not to work in the shop. However, I do have to pour epoxy in all those. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 of there. So I'm going to mix probably this whole 2-gallon set. This is my mixing setup. Dollar Tree, and some blue mica powder. So that's the plan. Then Monday, I've got to, these are already sanded, but I've got to take them apart and blow them off, and then I clear coat them separately, and then I glue them and I put stuff over it to make it press down and get a good bond. So it's a whole process for these lake maps. And what I've done in the past, I'll actually trim these out. Like this deep one, this is like 1.125 inches. So I'll trim this out, but I probably will. Like if it's not a super tight fit, like that one is not the best. So I don't know. But these thinner ones, I don't have the option. I made several frames like this and caught myself after I already made them. So I will not trim those out. I'm just getting really tight tolerances, and I'll use the hand plane to trim it out if I need to. Hey, what's up, Pat? So, Pat, have you finally slowed down at all, man? I know you've been putting in some crazy hours. Oh, sorry. Let me mask back up. We're gonna go sand it. That I can see that rolling pin dry. We're gonna go sand it and then throw some wax on it. And I need some advice. I do have one more rolling pin. Let me show it to you, or a blank. But I'm gonna let's go finish this one, and then I want to ask your advice on this other blank. I need some opinions. Bear, what's up, man? Bear's in the house. Heck yeah, man. So here's my question. Let me get the camera back. That alcohol is going to evaporate in a couple of minutes, and then we'll go put finish on. So here's my question. Hey, Mike, we're using a homemade beeswax and mineral oil solution I use for my cutting boards and my kitchen wares. So here is walnut sandwiched by another piece of that beautiful figured maple and then a generic maple. So here's my question. That's a little long for the lathe. I could probably do it. So would it look stupid if I brought both of these ends down for the handhold and have just a 6 to 8 inch center? I think that'd look weird. Mike, I don't have a video on the board butter, man. I don't sell it. I know a bunch of people that do. I should probably, but nah, I don't, man. I have a buddy that has beehives, and he'll hook me up with local beeswax. And you can Google the formula. And man, that stuff lasts forever. But what do you guys think? Would it look stupid to have a... Here's my debate. I'm thinking of trying to make this a one-piece rolling pin instead of turning two separate handles that get glued in. I don't know. I think I need to drill the holes, bite the bullet, and drill the holes and have the handle that connects in. What do you guys think? I just think it would be weird. Like, if my hands are holding this, that would only give you about 8.5 inches of rolling surface. I don't think that would work. So, I think that's what we're going to have to do. But I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to turn that tonight. I've been in the shop since about 10 o'clock. Man, you know how it goes. You're running your own business. Yeah, it seems small, Todd. Ooh, Mike. That would be. Hey, man, I got a ton of wood, though. We got lots of tops to make if you guys want to make spinning tops. But I haven't made any in a while. I made that epoxy one the other day. I think you were on that one, Mike. All right, it's evaporated. Let's go add some finish. Well, yeah, it is. Cool. All right.
I'm not hating it. Not bad. I like it. What's up, Rumple? Rolling pins, man. Let's finish them up.
Well, that's a good question, Mike. I don't know. I thought I'd read something years ago where, well, this was spoon carving, where you boil the spoon or something like that. I don't have a clue if that works. I've never tried it. So who knows? Now, Mike, you have a good point. Absolutely, something that's engraved, it absolutely adds value. But the problem is, if I engrave something that's not personal to a person, this specific saying or picture that I engrave has to appeal to a broad range of people. So I would rather have these blank and tell them at the craft show, I can customize one for you and put your name. I could put your daughter's handwriting on one, your handwriting. So lots of options, man. I mean, you're absolutely right, though. It adds value, but I feel like I'm pigeonholing or reducing the marketability of this if I engrave specific stuff on it. Woo! Well, those are done. Oh, here you go. I don't know if you ever saw those. Rumple, these are... Yeah, Rumple. This is my bread and butter. This is my business. I make the custom frames. I made those this week. They're walnut. I've got one that's mahogany. And then I poured epoxy yesterday or 2 days ago. And yesterday and today I cut out and engraved and trimmed them to fit. Tomorrow I've got to pour epoxy for those 11. Yeah, there you go, Alan. That only appeals to certain people, though, Alan. That's the thing. Thanks, Rumple. Yeah, I do. Grand Lake's a big lake in Oklahoma. It's my most popular, my biggest seller. I've got a 10 kill. I got a bunch. So if you guys know anybody that needs a lake map, hit me up. I make any lake in the world. I can do any city in the world. So I haven't done, someone asked me about doing a hiking path. I can do that. I haven't done it before, but shouldn't be a big deal. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. I got to clean up and go eat some dinner. So, hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. Ooh, Mike, what kind of family tree? Yeah, I could totally do a family tree if you had a list of names. So, ciao ciao from Franco in Rome, Italia. Hello, Franco. I visited Rome 2 years ago. My wife and I spent 4 nights in Rome in the Trastevere area. We had our 20-year anniversary, so that was our trip. Yeah, Mike, hit me up, man, if you need something. But that's a good idea, man. I appreciate the idea. But I'm going to call it a night, guys.